Folks, about to head out to play pickleball. I saw some news I want to get out to you before I go because I won't be back for a couple hours. And our goal here, my goal, Arthur's goal, Warriors Digest, is to get you the news in a timely manner. And it's a free agency reported news of DeAnthony Melton having interest, the Warriors having interest as well, reuniting. You remember, folks, he was with us last year. We were rolling, started the season 12-3. He was a big part of that until he tore his ACL. And yes, he tore his ACL a couple of games before it actually happened. Traded to Brooklyn for Dennis Schroeder. That did not work out well. He went to the Pistons, and now he's with Sacramento. Melton was on a one-year deal. He is now a free agent coming off of ACL surgery, rehabbing with the Nets all year, basically. But him and Steph were a quality backcourt duo together. So we're going to break down the story of Melton's interest, the interest of the Warriors with them coming back together, his stats, and a friendly reminder of why him and Steph were rated the best backcourt in the NBA in the short time they played together. Please like, please subscribe to Warriors Digest. Y'all, thank you for all the comments on the dual video put out earlier. If you haven't seen it, click here. But Arthur and I talking about everything in free agency, 30 minutes podcast style with visuals, talk about what teams have done what teams haven't done anything, only the Warriors. Talk about Draymond Green's comments around the CBA and the second apron. Talk about the players left on free agency market, who the Warriors could get, what they could do. A lot there, a fun video. Arthur and I love getting together for the benefit of you guys to give different minds coming together. And the ultimate goal is to entertain, educate, and enjoy fans. So go check that one out, but not after we talk about DeAnthony Melton to the Lakers has cooled off, and there is more buzz about him going to the Warriors from a full court press per J.O. Von Bua on Twitter, 580,000 views. So I dove a little bit more deeper into it. Bleacher Report has a similar story. Joe Von Bua, the actual name, cooled down with the Lakers. Now again, how would this work? Bua added that the Warriors' potential move for Melton might be on hold because their ongoing talks with restricted free agent John Kuminga. Kuminga, given a $7.9 million qualifying offer, has not signed it, has not received an offer reportedly yet from any other teams, and the Warriors are waiting it out. Warriors have $36 million, folks, to play with in free agency. Let me show you right here. Again, talk about second apron. You do not want to go over it. If Kuminga gets 15-20 million on the open market, then that means you only have 15 to 20 million to potentially give to other people. Mid-level taxpayer exceptions, veterans minimums, things like that. If Kuminga walks or they do a sign and trade, again, that would impact how much money they have for better or for worse. So here's this blown up again. If this is the first time you're seeing it, pause and let's continue on. Again, there's been no significant impact or movement with Kuminga. Summer League starts Friday in Vegas, the Vegas Summer League with all 30 teams, and apparently Kuminga's meeting with the Warriors there and other teams. If folks, the Warriors can get Melton, there's two ways they could do it. They could use the $14.1 million non-tax taxpayer mid-level exception and the $5.1 million biannual exception. This also could go to Al Horford, which we talked about. Reportedly, he is on hold because he's looking at retirement. The R word, the hard R, retirement. It's well chronicled that he could go to the Lakers, could go to the Warriors, looking at retirement. Brad Stevens said Tuesday it was unlikely he returns to Boston as they need to stay below the second apron. So that gives a chance for the Warriors to potentially get Melton and Horford. Is that a good free agency after getting Butler last trade deadline? I don't know. Only thing that's happened is Looney's walked. GP2 still out there as well. So if we look at Melton, this is his career earnings at 27. He's earned $49 million. Last year, he was on a one-year, $12 million contract, almost $13 million when you include the change. We paid some of it. Brooklyn paid the rest of it after the trade. His stats with us, again, he got hurt very early in the season, but him and Steph were rated some of the top, one of the top, if not the top backcourt in the league. A high 30% three-point shooter. Free throw line was not good to start the season. Normally high 70s, 80s, here 62%. Started 2 games. And finally, when he started, you had the starting lineup of Melton, Curry, Draymond. I'm going to say it was TJD to start the season, not Looney. And Moody. I think that was your starting 5 to start the season. And they were starting to click. Again, we went 12-3. Melton played in 6 of those games. His efficiency was really good, but more important was his defense. He is a on-ball defender, folks. A very good defender. At 27, coming back from ACL surgery, he should be fine. Obviously, being a pro, you get the best rehab. And I know that he probably rehabbed. I think he rehabbed very good. I would not be surprised if he didn't. Anyways, his defense was really good for this team. And that allowed Curry to be freed up. And it was something that we were missing. GP2 was out to start the season a little bit as well. He provides that. Melton cracked the starting lamp again, and then boom, ACL was out. Kerr said when it happened, I feel so bad for DeAnthony. He's such a perfect fit for us, and we're so excited to have him. He was clearly going to be our starter next to Steph. And then what happened? When the Waters started, nothing really came out of it. BP started. He started the season just in general really bad. Moody kind of played a little bit, 2, 3 maybe. GP2 started a little bit. We just never really found that consistent second person next to Steph. Waters was a great shooter. Unfortunately, he got traded away as well. He never really fit in as a starting lineup. He was way too streaky. At 6'3", he's a natural 3-point shooter. So this would be big, folks, if Melton did come back. Obviously, coming off an ACL, you ease him back into specific gameplay, but he knows the system. He knows the training staff. He knows the Warriors, and he could come in helping out this team. Even if you get Kuminga, it's not like there's a bunch of teams coming out here vying for Melton coming off the injury, and we know him well. We know his character. I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors go ahead and sign him with or without Kuminga. Now, with Kuminga, of course, then maybe you start 1, Curry, 2, Melton, 3, Kuminga, 4, Green, Draymond Green, and 5 could be either Quinten Post, Trayce Jackson-Davis, depending on what you're doing. Again, that's based off the people that we have. Then coming off the bench, you have BP, you have Santos. Moody could potentially start as well if someone's injured. But that is really your team. Buddy Hield, of course, is going to be your sharpshooter off the bench, giving you those sporadic points. Hopefully more like what he did against Houston in the playoffs. So, folks, comment your thoughts. Are you happy that Melton is coming back? Are you disappointed Melton's coming back? Do you want somebody else? I know we talked about Bradley Beal. Seems like the Lakers are front runners for that now. But we're out here just sharing the news with you. So comment your thoughts. Love to see it. And we'll talk to you soon.